So BuzzFeed has a list of embarrassing things that their readers confess to learning a little too late in life. Like there is a second Kansas City in Missouri. Also, it's not called the abdominal snowman. It's abominable, not the abdominal snowman. Yeah. Don't know if snowmen have abs, but anyway. Sarah, is there a commonly known fact that you discovered a little late in life?
So I couldn't come up with one myself. I mean, there's the various phrases I think we've all gotten wrong, like nip it in the bud. It's not nip it in the butt. I think we've all done that. But my sister, who's in the audience here today.
Oh, look at her face. She's like, what are you going to say?
She knows what I'm going to say, and that's the word congratulations. She thought for the longest time was spelled with a D, like congratulations. So she would write that in cards, and it's become this ongoing joke in our family. But then I went to my 4-year-old's preschool graduation last year, and it said, congratulations. And I was like, because they were graduates. And I was like, oh no, this is where it all started for her.
It continues.
Your poor sister. I feel bad for you. Look at her face. She's like, I did not get a heads up on that story.
She said she was not prepared for this.
Yes. For me, I bought a car in my 20s and I was super excited about it, driving the car, and I thought all I had to do was put gas and windshield wiper fluid. And then one day, after a couple of years, the car just stopped working. So I brought it to the mechanic and I'm like, the car's not working. I don't know what's happening. So he's like, let me take a look at it. And he's like, so he came back and he's like, so when did you have your last oil change? And I looked at him and I just blinked and I was like, I put gas in the car. That's the oil that goes in the car. And he was like, ma'am, an oil change. And I was like, so embarrassed. I was like, I didn't know you had to do all that stuff. So that was my embarrassing moment where I had no clue.
Well, when I was reading this article, I was like laughing in my mind at all the dummy comments, right? Like, so one of them is this guy who thought that girls peed out of their bums because they sat down. And he just carried this on into his 20s. Anyway, I was laughing, but then I realized that there's a whole bunch of things that I learned today. And I wonder if you're gonna share some of these with me. I didn't know that turtles aren't inside their shells. They actually are the shell. Did you know this? I always thought there was like a little mini turtle in there.
Like Franklin.
Like Franklin.
What? Yeah.
Right? A little naked.
So where you thought
the shell is part of them. Like that's their skeleton. Anyway, you got to Google it. Like they're
you
not
thought
just,
you could pull it out and it would be a separate.
Like a hermit crab.
Like
oh my gosh,
gotcha.
another one.
Okay.
Anyway,
Gotcha.
That famous painting, American Gothic. Everyone's seen. Look at this painting. I think we have it up here. I always thought that he was there with his wife. Did everyone else think that? That's his daughter, guys. Okay. And last but not least, the chocolate bar Toblerone. Do you know that chocolate bar?
Yeah.
I don't know why this blew my mind, but if you look closely at it, you see that mountainscape? It's actually a bear. Can you see it? Can you see it? There's a bear.
But it is in a mountain.
He's in the mountain, fine, but I've never seen the bear before. Have you seen the bear?
Wow.
Too busy ripping into the chocolate to look for the bear.
Those were 3 random things I did not know.
I did not know. I mean, I knew about the turtle. But anyway, there you go. Sarah, what a pleasure to have you back on the show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Come back again.
Thank you.
Wait, who do we think's gonna win the Super Bowl?
Are we going to take, I don't know if we have time.
Jalen Hurts' team, the Philadelphia Eagles.
I'll say Kansas. I'll say Kansas.
I'm cheering for the Eagles, but I think Kansas is gonna pull it out.
Okay.
I'm cheering for that mom we talked about earlier.
Yes.
Brittany.
Hey you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.